Hello guys, welcome to another episode of my YouTube video. And today, as I mentioned for my last episode, I'm going to go through some of my collection on the vintage earrings, particularly all the clip-ons and the screw-on earrings so that I can share with everyone. And some of them I will be putting to YouTube for sale. So without further ado, let's take a look. So I put a table of all my some of my earring collection. So now let's take a look one by one. And the first one I like to show will be some of those I wouldn't say vintage, more like 1970s. So those big statement earring, for example, like this one, like all the black and crystal encrusted earring, and at the back you have the clip-on. Yeah, and I thought that's very stylish on the old days that you can wear, you're pretty good with everything. So and yeah, and there are a couple of another black one I can show you is this one has like a 2-3 flower, but more is a silver tones, and you can see that three is not flower or the three clove, like bring your good luck or something like that. And I do like this because you see this just very convenient clip on at the back. And not sure this actually vintage, but to me these days we can't see too many of the earring made as clip-on, so assuming it's some kind of vintage. And then another one I can show you this too. That's definitely very old. You can tell by the color of it. It's sort of fanned a little bit, and then they have all this boral type of crystals, and I'm pretty sure this made in Czechoslovakia. Slovakia. Sorry, and and this is really cute. I used to have brooch to go with it, but I'm not sure anymore. But I'm just thinking this is really cute. And then around the same age, there is this couple that's like some on Euro style. I think made in European. Like this is more flowered shape. This is more like 2 leaves maybe with little fur pearl, and the back is like this. And this one you see is more bigger statement. Yeah, and I like the very fine, intricate, the how can I put decorations. Yeah, and the next one I show you a couple of the very glittering earrings. See this one? Look, I love glittering earrings. So they all made of crystal, but look how many of those crystal paved stones. Very good condition. I don't think it's been used to me. So yeah, that's very cute. I hope we can take a good look at that. And look the sparks under the light. And another glittering earring, very similar, but it's slightly different style, is this too, like a bit of S shape, right? This actually not a clip-on, it's actually a piece. I'm not sure the designer. Let me take a look. I'm not sure this. I can't really see. It's really small. No, it wasn't. But it sort of looked like a designer, but it's not. Very good quality and very heavy. So yeah, I look like coral or something. But I will show design the earring later on. So next one, I showed those couple in the very oriental styled corset. Yeah, and I particularly like this one. This is more clip-on, and this is actually have more color in it. I have the butterflies was oriental, some kind of like cherry blossom or whatever flower it is, and this is more like a dangling earring with those decoration balls. Yeah, those two are really cute. And next one, let's go over a couple of this clip-on with in the center. There's a huge fur pearl or marble pearls, and around it you have a bit of crystal around it, much very big in size, right? And yes, see, everything's still intact, very good condition, and actually very beautiful, reflect the light. And next one, this is be like a peacock color. Yeah, it's more like a cocktail dress type of earring. Yeah, but this not quite sure it's antique or vintage, but it's actually quite light. Might be a modern imitation, right? And a couple more like here, that's very cute. If you want to take a good look at that is some flower with really small tiny little dainty blue crystals, and the back is like that. And then yeah, I don't think we made those type of earrings anymore. The other one that I really love is this pair. Look at that. The crystal is really shining. And I thought this might be a signed piece. Let me double check that. Actually not. I'm surprised. It's not. But well, sometimes I do know the design, and not every single piece is signed. But yeah, that's definitely something that I will keep. I'm not sure I will sell this one. And next one, let's take a look at this big pearl earrings clipped on as well with a bit of green color. To me, it looked like made of Oregon, like very famous Australian costume jewelry designer, fashion designers. I have quite a few different Oregon brooches and also earrings, so this is one of them. And next one, maybe just take a look a couple of the pin. I have these two pin I purchased not too long ago in an auction house, and you see they sort of like a pair. One is in the green tone, one is a pink and reddish tone. Yeah, cute little thing. So yeah, you can sort of wear them together or separate, it's up to you. And next, let's take a look at this. I think it's very popular in 1970s and 80s. That's just a crystal balls with the screw back earring, and I do have some brooches to go with it, but I didn't take any today to show you. But next time I can show you some more of those type of brooches. And then I have that. Look at that. It looked like made in West Germany, but it actually wasn't. It all those colorful bead, red, blue, yellowish. Yeah, and that's so beautiful, very outstanding. And something similar to that is this whole set. I have this is not really vintage, but it's a beautiful set. We have the earring as well as a pendant, right? It all made of crystal, beautiful. Take a good look at it. And the next, let's take a look at that. That's another pretty pair. This one has got same thing, gold tone with some light blue crystals. I love blue, so yeah, it's always when I see something blue, I can't help and want to have it. And the bag is really good. Look at that, the screw-on earring. And next, let's take a look. That pair actually I thought was modern, but it wasn't actually a vintage, because if you look at the back, it's sort of got all the vintage screw-ons. But look at the design. It's sort of emerald cut, crystal, and surrounded with smaller crystals, sparkling on the light. And then only a few pair to go. And this one, look at that. I actually got it very recently. That's probably been modern made and almost brand new. And the middle, we have some dark colored crystal stones. I love earrings. You can do too much with earring or wear different clothes, you know, and match with different jumpers, brooches, rings. And next one, let's take a look. This one also very pretty. This one, I think it's designer Avon, Avon, or Avon. Okay, so we're almost done on my earrings. So the other two, very nice one. I actually put in the very special little tricks box. I want to show this box too because I got it today and they look a little bit antique. Cause especially you can see some paintings in the shell. Okay, and in here, how do said like last week, I got a pair of earring from one of the thrifty shop, and actually Chris Dion. So how beautiful is that? I was so shocked when I noticed that was actually have the signed name at the back of this pair of earring. You can see he did rather down as Chris Dion. Right, very good quality. Yeah, so I feel very lucky. And the other two I really love. I had for some time is this pair. It's made by Seva, SEVA. Not sure if you heard about it or not, but it's very unique. It's a bit of like Roman style. So that's earrings. On top of that, I actually want to show a couple of brooches or the whole set. So the brooch this is a recent collection. This one very tiny, but I thought it's very cute because you actually have a crystal ball dangling from here. So something tiny, but yeah, very elegant. And the other one is this. This is very old, and I have all this colorful like a opal. I think it's a faux opal, but unfortunately I'm missing a stone, so I'm thinking about finding another similar stone from an earring, maybe just to to repair it, and everything else still remain intact. Yeah, and the next one, let's take a look this whole set. I love this whole set. So we have the earrings as well as the brooch. We have very, very lovely pattern, leaves and crystal flowers on the top, and then dangling a fur pearl. Take a good look at that. Yeah, so really cute. I will put this one on my eBay for sale. So keep an eye on my eBay store. And then the last couple of brooch I want to show you is that this is like a golden leaf, like gold lined. Unfortunately, it's not signed, but it's rather heavy. So definitely it's a very good piece. You can see the sparks in the light, under the light, I mean. And then the other two I want to show you is this. This one is also just like a flower spray and rhinestone. And the back they actually have a pin to hang your jumper, and actually very unusual shape. Like I found that's really I have something very similar before, but I just can't stop at buy more. They're all different. And the very last one is this a mix of pinkish pearl and rhinestones, and also a vintage piece. And you see at the back the pin still intact, very good condition. Yeah, and the very last one I want to share with you. I purchased this very beautiful purse. Look at that, mate, and little roses. I'm not sure they're roses, but look at the little decorations. And here, I'm pretty sure it was made in Czechoslovakia as well. That's why it's all quite unusual to make everything. Unfortunately, it's a little bit can't open properly, but that's what it looked like anyway. Yeah, unfortunately here it's a little bit of tone, but I'll keep it just for sentimental reasons. And that's all I have for today. And I hope you enjoy today's earring section. And if you want to watching some more about vintage or antique jewelries, please subscribe or hit the like button. I will constantly keep you updated. Thank you.